Hi guys, welcome to another video of Hitman. Thank you so much for showing love and support for the first video. I'm sure everyone loved the first video. Let's go ahead and start the second video. I think so we have to be a detective here on in the second video and solve a murder mystery is what it seems like. Let's go ahead and go through the briefing and see. Wow.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you?
Are you ready for this?
Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking.
What?
Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
The house looks so
According to
horror.
our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Okay.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Happy hunting 47. Let's go ahead and complete the mission. Okay, so this is the lady jisko marna hai. Find the case file. Okay. This is how the book looks like. Planning. Cool. I hope I selected the professional.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Wow. That's a nice ride. Okay. Let's. The game looks promising as fuck. Okay. Let's go. Okay, there she is.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
I will. Maybe. Okay, I'm trespassing. Maybe I might have to get this guy out to get into the house. इसको मेरे को बाहर लेके जाना होगा. कॉइन डाला मैंने. इसको भी फंसाऊंगा मैं.
Thumbs up, mate.
Hmm?
Yes.
What?
Okay, here we go. Yeah. So मैंने उसको कर दिया है डिस्गाइज. आई एम डिस्गाइज. मैं अपने कॉइन्स उठा लेता हूँ. Here we go. Let's go in. Wow, the mansion looks so nice.
Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Yes, you can,
If
babe.
you'd follow me.
Carlisle.
I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlisle inside.
You have to be patted
I
down.
gotta search you, sir, if you want to
वे
come
लोग
through this way.
frisk करेंगे तो मैं फंस जाऊंगा. तो I have to hide my gun somewhere. Some
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me.
एक सेकंड.
I was in.
अपनी गन यहाँ छुपा सकता हूँ.
She's a sensible woman. Stuff in your actions like manipulation.
I know.
किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा.
I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out.
कोई घर छोड़ के जा रहा है क्या?
To provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
अरे चल अंदर लेके चल मेरे को.
If you want to pass through, I gotta pat you down.
Get frisk.
Sir, I'm just doing my job. I gotta pat you down. And you are good to go, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good.
क्या लाइन मार रही है?
From here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler.
I hope I'm able to
Madame
resolve.
Carlisle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll
I
follow me,
prefer
sir.
to get started.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlisle are of a
Wow,
delicate
क्या
nature.
घर है यार.
You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place
Wow, क्या
tomorrow.
मस्त घर है यार.
Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not
Hello,
dead
sir.
at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected.
Wow, बाहर से अलग और अंदर से अलग लग रहा है.
I
चलना
trust
जल्दी.
I do not need to remind you that the will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlisle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
I think so he's taking me to the murder room वहाँ पर जहाँ पर murder हुआ है.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlisle's younger brother.
Mr. Zachary का death.
This morning.
Found
The door
dead
was
in the
locked from
morning.
inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlisle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene.
Okay.
This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Thank you.
A locked room murder mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of
Wow,
this.
क्या room है? I hope you guys are liking this. If you guys like, please do comment. कैसा
Why
लगा
don't you
आपको?
use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Okay, I will. Camera किधर है भाई? Okay.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
I do. So हमने देखते हैं उस रूम में कुछ है क्या? लैपटॉप.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Yeah. So I don't think so. It's a suicide. He was shopping. कुछ दिखता है क्या यहाँ पर? Nothing. Okay, there's something here. Suicide note.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Yeah. So अभी मुझे ये रूम में मिला है suicide note, and we have checked the. Okay. और कुछ है इस रूम में? Okay, there's something here. Huh?
A hidden door.
That's interesting.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
मतलब चोर, the murderer यहाँ से आया होगा.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
कोई तो
I
साजिश
believe
है.
you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Okay. Let's go and meet the butler. Where is the butler? कहाँ गया वो? इधर ही खड़ा था वो. Event.
Greetings, sir.
Let me go downstairs to see him. Where is the butler? Here he is. इधर है ये.
Die from boredom. I fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlisle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time.
He does not have an
Here's the
alibi
material that I prepared for you.
for his death.
It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlisle.
Okay. Let me
This is very useful information, 47.
ये कौन है? ओल्डेस्ट, इसका बड़ा बेटा कार्लाइल का. Okay. Gregory is a suspect in the murder. The middle child, ये उसका बीच का बेटा है. ये सबसे छोटी बेटी है. ये ग्रेगरी की वाइफ है. ग्रेगरी कौन? ये इसकी वाइफ. ये डॉटर इन लॉ. ओके. मैडम कार्लाइल उसकी सास. ये एमा और ग्रेगरी का बेटा इसका, और इसका बेटा ये भी एक सस्पेक्ट है. और मिस्टर फ्रेंसबी.
So how does one
एक
solve
सेकेंड.
the murder?
Was this guy already
Motive
there?
means an
Okay, he's
opportunity, I
here.
believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
Hey,
Or
रुक.
perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said... Hey, back off a bit, would you?
Very well, Mr.
Patrick
Make
Carlisle,
sure you focus on your
can you
work.
tell me where
I
you
don't need
were
Mum or
yesterday
Maid
evening?
crying in the kitchen.
Shit,
So watch
it's that
yourself
sneaky
around.
butler, isn't he?
Don't worry
He
about
ratted me
me.
out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
ये बिजी क्यों बता रहा है? अभी तो मुझसे बात कर रहा था. चूतिया. रख फोन. Oh my god. No, I need to still ask him more questions, I guess, because he's not told me enough. इसको धक्का दे दूँ क्या? Can you click picture?
I said speed up time, not my passing. Now just go away, will you?
Of course, sir. I'll come back later.
How very kind of you, dear Mr. Thornsby. I hope to see you soon. Creepy old git.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreedings her customary in these zones. So...
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Nah. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Okay, he's suspecting. Think so. I'm done asking questions to this guy. Let me check. Okay. ये रोजी के साथ था, स्टाफ मेंबर, जब वो मरा. He says Zachary found creepy as hell, no ambitions. Lastly, Patrick says Zachary might have killed himself, or that Fronsby could have done it. Okay, thank you. So let's find the other people. I think so there are a couple of people whom I need to. Okay, fire, kitchen. Okay, this is area undiscovered. Let's go there. Okay. Broomstick. Staff room.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Cool. It's locked. इस रूम में कुछ है. Okay. इसके अंदर जाने का कैसा फिर? ओके, यहाँ पर जाने क्या मेरे को? Maybe some another way.
Gentleman, gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick.
Okay,
No good's
she's
gonna
Rosie.
come of
She's
it.
Rosie.
Stick to your own kind.
You mean like
अरे भाई
Chris?
बिजी रहते हैं बे
He
लोग,
treated me
बात ही
like
नहीं
shit.
करते.
All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick.
सच बोल
We
रहा है
met
मतलब.
after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlisle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Okay. बस हो गया शायद. Thank you.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. Still a lot to
Rosie.
see to, but we're in good time.
ठीक है. Poison. हाँ, किसी को मारना हुआ तो poison काम आएगा.
I never thought of it that way. Oh God, it's such a big responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? How do you even do that? I can't do that.
Amy is a great lad. You love her, she loves you. And now we run on the way. I'll tell you one look.
Okay. Is there a way
What is it now?
to go to his room?
Stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
I saw her rearranging the photos in the sitting room.
So
Adam at the back and moving Montgomery to the front. She's not right.
I want to go to that room. मेरे को ये room में जाना है. Is there any way?
Do that. He died almost.
Let me try again.
Thank God Madame Carlisle is still alive.
ये मुझे इसके रूम में कैसे जाऊँ मैं? ये तोड़ दूँ क्या इससे? उसके रूम में कुछ ना कुछ तो है. Let's come later. Let's see. Okay, undiscovered. Dining room में जाके. Okay, let's go to the dining room. पानी क्यों है इधर? Is she one of the suspect? Okay. Yes, she is. Hi, madam.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
8 बजे
I might as
निकली
well
है.
be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you...
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad.
Depressed.
I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Okay, thank you. इसने बोल दिया. कैमरा पॉइंट्स है यहाँ पर. Okay. Painting scanned. इंटेल चेक करते हैं. Montgomery, Carlisle. ये मरा हुआ भाई है. Okay. Was he? Okay, he was also there. इसको चलो.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn.
8:30 बजे निकला है.
Here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a
12 बजे हैं. 8:30 बजे जाके 12 बजे
It's
हैं.
heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company.
तो 10 बजे कौन था घर पे?
Plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own
बड़ा
mistake.
बेटा ही है. Okay, I think so. सबको 3-3 सवाल पूछना है. Let me check the intel. Okay. ये बच्चा है. ये बच्ची है. इसको भी क्वेश्चन कर दिया. alibi confirmed. Okay. इसका कंफर्म हो गया. I think so इसको और सवाल पूछने बच्चे हैं. I don't. Why I think फैंस भी होगा. इसको ढूंढना है और इसको. Okay. Let's check the map. Okay, यहाँ पर कुछ तो है. ट्रॉफी रूम. ओ वाह, मिल गई है. Wow, she has a great taste. Wow, let me check the room first. Wow. She loves animal, it seems.
Phil, did you find out if the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen?
Busy है तब तक मैं.
No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in
Wow.
person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And
Wow.
call me as soon as you've got them.
फोन रखना है जल्दी.
Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
फोन रख. Thank you.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
9 से 12
and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma.
Okay.
She did act a bit strange.
Emma, okay.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything
Last
else
question.
you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon.
Sweet.
And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway.
2 लोगों ने बोला इस बारे में.
Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, that is it. Paperwork scanned. Great. They show a number of unauthorized movements of funds and privilege. Okay. So Zachary room. Okay. Okay. सबके rooms के वो है. ये these are suspects. So question. इसकी ये बचा है. Question. एक ही बचा है. Zachary room का 6 found है. एमा एंड ग्रेगरी का रूम में जाना है. रिबेका का रूम चेक करना है. फॉर्न्सबी का ऑफिस. ओके. ओके. There is something out there. पता नहीं. फोटो लेना है. ओके. जूतों के निशान है किसी के. Seems like a guy to me. I need to go to the garden area.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Do you mind? I need to be left alone, okay?
अबे चुप साले.
What are you doing? You gotta leave right now. Please. Have you ever heard of knocking? Well, you need to leave.
I think you are coming on a little too strong, mister.
इससे बात करनी है मुझको.
Really appreciate it if you left.
हट साले. बात करने क्यों नहीं दे रहा है.
Do you mind? I need to be left alone, okay?
अच्छा डाले. यहाँ से फोटो निकालना है. वाव. डोर लॉक्ड. ओके कुछ है नहीं मेरे पास. लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन एंटर एनी अदर वे. देयर इज समथिंग ऑन. ओके इसका मुझे स्कैन लेना है.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure.
डोर लॉक्ड.
But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things happen with Gregory and Emma taking over.
डोर लॉक्ड. किसी के पास चाबी नहीं है क्या इसकी.
Oh my.
आई गेस इसके पास होनी
It's
चाहिए.
hard, aren't you?
ए हट. इससे खोलूंगा मैं दरवाज़ा अभी. इलीगल एक्शन किसी के सामने नहीं कर सकता मैं. इट सीम्स लाइक अंदर छुपा देता हूँ.
Looking good.
ये इधर ही खड़ा है और ये भी देख रहा है. अरे नहीं 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 नहीं. इसने देख लिया मुझको कि मैंने वो खोला. शायद से मैं अंदर नहीं आ सकता. But if this guy passes by, I might try. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया सर. Okay, I can go in, it seems like.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison.
Broken
used to
lab
kill
equipment.
Zachary.
It looks like it was recently used, though. Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlisle is next in line for a poisoning.
वोट की भाग जा भाग जा भाग जा भाग जा भाग जा यहाँ से. वो अंदर जाके कुछ देखा उसने मुझे करते हुए. भाग जाता यहाँ से. अइला वो आ रहा है, पीछे से आ रहा है. अबे इस औरत से मेरे को बात करनी थी. हाँ
Stand up, please. Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca has a really cool saying, though. It takes a damn...
सॉरी. इनके के फोटो के बीच में बार बार आ रहा हूँ. एक सेकेंड.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca...
What are you doing? You gotta leave right now. Leave.
Thank you for watching video up till here, guys. I think so the mission is quite big, so I will make 2 parts of it. This is the first part. I'll put the second part after this. Thank you.